Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 3rd through the 9th. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. So Sag, again this week I am still using the Tarot of the Mermaids deck along with the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. You know, I got a lot of positive feedback when it comes to these decks. A lot of people really enjoyed them, so I'm going to use them again for this week's reading. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, Sag, I do have Temperance. So Temperance does represent your sign, Sag. Temperance is also, for me, it's a very powerful healing energy. For some of you, it could be healing. For some of you, you could be emotionally healing, emotionally becoming balanced. Balance could be significant for some of you, generally speaking. Temperance is all about patience and moderation. So because the overall energy is also the Knight of Pentacles, Sag, for some of you, something could be progressing really, really slowly. The Knight of Pentacles always reaches his goal, so that's really good. But, you know, he can take a while to get there. He's the slowest moving knight. For me, he does represent forward movement. It's just he represents that slower paced forward movement. So something is progressing slowly but surely. And this is actually the overall energy for the week. So for some of you, could be coming through a little bit more practical, a little bit more grounded. The Knight of Pentacles is very careful. So some of you could be dealing with some divine timing, and when divine timing is at play, patience is required. There could be something within your life that is moving forward very slowly or developing very slowly for some of you. But then for some other Sages, because this is the overall energy, you know, this could be you actually maybe taking your time with something, you coming through very cautious, very careful. This particular knight doesn't move forward unless he's sure. So maybe some of you are taking your time with something. The Knight of Pentacles also likes to plan things out. Let's see here. We're starting out with the Eight of Pentacles. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, but then I have the Knight of Swords here. See, because you're dealing with the Knight of Pentacles as the overall energy, and then we have the Eight of Swords here, for some of you, I feel like you are a little impatient. You are getting a little impatient. You want to move forward. You're ready. You want to charge forward, but maybe things are just happening very slowly. And for some of you, this is maybe you wanting to move up within the company that you already work for. For some of you, this is definitely, you know, within your career. For other Sages, maybe you've been trying to land a new job, because the Eight of Pentacles, for me, this is my craftsman card, but traditionally this can represent that new job. So for some of you, this is definitely within your career, maybe trying to land a new job, or maybe trying to move up within the company that you already work for. Or if you don't work for a living, this is you devoting a lot of time and energy. The Eight of Pentacles is a worker energy, so working very, very hard, maybe even devoting yourself to something, but it's taking a long time to manifest. It's taking a long time to develop. I think that some of you are actually waiting on that communication with the Page of Wands here. And with the Page of Wands, for me, it's on its way. Whatever this is, you know that good news is coming in, or you know that offer is coming in, but it's taking some time to get to you. And with the Ten of Wands here, just take caution with this, because this can be a stressful energy, yes. But also some of you, I feel like you're stressing about this because something is moving forward very slowly. For some of you, it's causing you some sort of stress here. It's weighing you down in some way. And I'm getting this impatience. So just needing to take caution here for some of you. For other Sages, with the Eight of Pentacles here and the Ten of Wands, you certainly could be overworking yourself. The Ten of Wands will come up when someone has a lot on their plate. So some of you are trying to move up within the company that you work for, and because maybe there's this higher position that you want, you could maybe have taken on more hours hours, or maybe you're trying to prove yourself or something like that, you might have taken on, you know, more than you can handle. So with the 10 of Wands, needing to lighten your load, needing to ask for help. For some of you with Temperance here, just simply needing to get more balanced, needing to be able to, you know, make time for everything and not just work. For some of you, you know, I can see here that you're maybe just focused on work here, or whatever it is that you're, you know, working very hard on. Now, we do have the Queen of Pentacles here, so there certainly could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's significant. So I do have this Earth energy. For some of you, there also could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person around that's significant. But for some of you, this is going to be your energy. So if you're not dealing with an earth sign this week, you know, I feel like this is your energy because you're working so hard. For some of you, you're trying to move up within the company that you work for. You're just very, very focused on your career at the moment. So for some of you, this is, you know, the energy that you're coming through as, which is, you know, this more grounded, practical energy, but also someone who's very, very focused on, you know, their financial stability, their career. And this is what you want. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles. So this is what you want. So this is maybe your goal for some of you. This is that financial stability, being in a really, really good place, living comfortably with the 9 of Pentacles. So this is what you want, and this is what you're working towards. And you're going to get there. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles always reaches his goal. So this is what you're moving towards. For some of you, maybe you've been trying to start a business, or maybe you've started a business and you've been trying to get it off the ground. So this is what you're moving towards, and it's going to happen. If you've been trying to move up within the company that you work for, it's going to happen because this is what you're moving towards. I just think that you're getting there slowly. So stay out of your mind. With the 8 of Swords here, we have the 8 of Swords and then the 7 of Cups. Stay out of your mind. Definitely needing to get balanced, needing to get centered, not allowing yourself to just think negatively or to fear the worst. Really, really needing to remain positive, because with the 8 of Swords, this is that mental energy. This is someone who's very, very much in their mind. They're worrying unnecessarily. And this is that self-restrictive sort of energy. So someone who could be even holding themselves back in some way, or someone who's just really, really fearing the worst or dealing with some anxiety because maybe even something is moving forward so slowly, it's giving you anxiety for some of you. And then also with the 7 of Cups here, I feel like this is a lot of confusing energy. You're in a rush. You want things to move forward. Something is really moving forward very slowly. And so it's leaving some of you with some anxiety and also some confusion. But remember, you're going to reach your goals. So needing to remain positive. This is just a general reading and I'm just the messenger. So this might not even apply to you. You know, so take what applies. And with the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups here, these are just minor arcana energies here. So for those of you that are dealing with some anxiety or some negative thoughts, you can eliminate this energy by changing your focus, by keeping yourself focused on, you know, what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're working on, but also, again, needing to stay balanced. So maybe making some time for friends and family, doing, you know, some sort of other activities that take your mind off of this for some of you. And then with the 7 of Cups here, for some of you, you have other options. You have other options. There's other options on the table. So if you've been trying to move down this particular path, and if you really haven't seen any movement, my suggestion for you guys would be to look at some alternatives, to maybe look at an alternative route. So if you're a Sag that hasn't really seen any progress, which I see that the majority of you have. It's just been moving forward very slowly. But if you're a Sag that things just haven't budged, things are not really progressing for you, my advice for you would be to look at some other options. You definitely have other options. Let me see. I just want to see if there's anything I'm really getting when it comes to matters of the heart, love, and relationships for you guys for this week. I think that primarily this is, you know, financial matters, work-related messages here. I'm not really getting too much on the love front. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. Additional guidance for Sagittarius. What else does Sagittarius need to know for this upcoming week? Sagittarius. Additional guidance for Sagittarius. For some of you, there can even be an opportunity that's coming in for you this week. It might be a small one, just an opportunity to maybe, for some of you, to make a little extra money, maybe on the side or something like that. For some of you, I see you taking it here, but then I think that it's, you know, you have a lot on your plate. And that's why we have the Ten of Wands here. So for some of you, there is this opportunity that's coming in. But now maybe, you know, for this particular week, you could be working every day, or you just have a lot going on. So just, you know, be aware of that. That's, you know, why we have Temperance here for some of you at the bottom of the deck, needing to stay balanced. Wow, okay, so we have accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Beautiful. So help is on its way, especially for those of you that, you know, something's been stressing you out, something's giving you anxiety. If you've been praying for help, it's definitely coming in for you. But this card will also come up when some of you, you might need to surrender. So basically, needing to go with the flow. Your angels, your guides, they're trying to guide you. For some of you, you're being led maybe in a particular direction. So you're needing to see those signs. For some of you, needing to be open. Needing to surrender basically to the universe, needing to go with the flow, okay? Needing to be open because you are definitely receiving that divine guidance for some of you, okay? So Sag, I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and I do wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.